Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. We have Marvel Legends series X-Men Sabretooth, and this is from the Marvel's Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. And I am super excited to get this. I got my full case from Toyco in the mail today, and I am super stoked. He comes in the typical Marvel Legends style packaging, so when you're out hunting, definitely look out for that X on top. And we do get some Sabretooth art on the side. I'm not a big fan of it at all. His face just looks weird, but it's not horrible, but it's not the greatest. And this image is on both sides. And then we got Sabretooth just posed up generically. And we got the little bit of a read up, so pause if you want to read that. And then we have everybody from the wave to build this beautiful, beautiful figure right here. And I started with multiple man. Now I'm on Sabretooth. I was going to go in a row, but I'm just going to sort of hop around and just have fun with it and not have any sequential order. So let's go ahead and get Sabretooth out of his package. Sabretooth looks fantastic. He is such a sexy little kitty. And he comes with the left arm of Apocalypse, which looks pretty good. You know, it's blue, gauntleted. And that's all we're going to see from that, because we're here to look at Sabretooth. The Build-A-Figure will come later. And as you can see, this guy looks awesome. That straight up memorable suit. Like, this is everybody's Sabretooth costume. As we take a closer look, the head sculpt is great. I love everything about it. That's the biggest thing that draws my attention. He has a little speck on his nose, but I'm sure that could be scratched off. The lines on this side of where his mouth is, not as noticeable as this side, but I have seen people that had it a little bit worse, but that's how we get this nice painted teeth, tongue, inside mouth. It just looks really, really nice. A little bit of the teeth are painted pink, but, you know, can't complain. Hair looks great. The pink around the eyes make him a little bit more menacing. I like this. I love the look. You can even see on his head a little outline for his ears. We got this nice, I don't know, mane, if you want to, I guess you would call it that. It's like white and or it's like a grayish white. Actually, it's probably white and then it's just really washed. It looks so good though. I really like it, and I like how it sits. Nice on the figure. And I do believe it comes off. Let's take a look. So cool, it just pegs in. From this view, it looks like a mouth retainer. But we'll set this here, and we can take a full look. He has 2 peg holes on the back. And just some brown paint, and there's going to be spots. This figure is very paint spotty in areas, but articulation wise, I mean, his head can look down until it pops off. It can look back like so. You can 360 it around, you know, get a little bit of tilt to it. And as you can see, it's sort of loose. Arms themselves look up, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist bend, ab crunch, crunches down that far. Not much of a gap in the back, which is nice. Then he can ratchet back this far, which is pretty awesome. Paint stops up there, but I mean, this is like, why would you need to bend him that far back? But that's awesome that we get that. He's got the waist swivel, a little bit of a click going on there. His legs can split apart this far. Got the thigh cuts. Bad thing is, then you just sort of, you shift it, you're going to mess up that pattern there. He has double jointed knees, boot swivel, ankle bend, and then you got the pivot, really good pivot. But very nice articulation for such a big figure. And just like looking, you can see paint quality, not that great. It actually looks like it's a little chewed up there. So that's a little disappointing. Got a little spot there, but I mean, again, these are $20 figures. Sometimes I'm overly picky on them, but I just like to point out things to expect. You know, does this deter me from liking this figure? No. Because as you saw on the back, you know, when it hit the bottom part, it had a little bit of the brown paint missing, and then a little bit there. So probably could easily find some paint and fix it myself. And I really like the stripes. The stripes look really nice and clean. And then he even has the boot tips. Tips of his boots are painted brown as well. So, I mean, I really, really like this figure. And he's just in hand. He just feels nice and solid. He just feels like a really nice figure. So you could have a pose without that mane, but, you know, Sabretooth, you gotta have it. Now, you could definitely get your Sabretooth posed up really nicely. This is an old Toy Biz flight stand I have plugged into his butt, and I just have him posed up like he's lunging out, because to me, I mean, that's just Sabretooth lunges. That's what he does. Now, this figure, I honestly wasn't expecting Hasbro to throw out at us, and especially since, you know, we're going to do a little comparison right now, just to sort of give you an idea. And as you can see, my knife is down there holding the stand because he is very heavy, because it's out there quite a ways. But I just wanted to bring out the Toy Biz Sabretooth. Now, this Sabretooth, I didn't think Hasbro was going to beat anytime soon. This thing was wicked. It is still a pretty solid figure, and I mean, you just see they're the same costume. He's got a little bit more crazy looking claws and stuff, but I mean, I think this is more of an accurate color, I would say, than that yellow. But I'm going to say this right now. Toy Biz, I think their reign of having the more superior figure is coming to an end. This Sabretooth, for a lot of people, was the Sabretooth. And I feel like Hasbro's coming out. Then you got these Toy Biz. They're just going to be there for nostalgia. I mean, this guy I'm not going to have in my collection. He's not, or not in my collection. He's not going to be, you know, posed up with my X-Men or the villains or anything like that. It's going to be this Sabretooth. I had to take the Hasbro one off the play stand just so I can get them side by side so you guys can really see the big difference too. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Toy Biz sculpt of the face and everything is just really nice. It's just Hasbro right now is just throwing those punches, just like saying, no, we're going to own this. We're going to have the best figure, and they're doing it. Like, I really like the new Sabretooth. Even with the paint issues, whatever, it's still a solid figure. And then you got yourself a little bit more articulation out of your Toy Biz, but those hands and fingers and stuff, all that stuff just doesn't look right. The one thing I do wish we had on the new one was the articulated toes. I wish Hasbro would step its game up and start adding those. That would be really awesome. And I mean, we don't even have, like, I don't even know what these plunger pits are on this guy, but there you go. You got to see a little side-by-side comparison, and we just got ourselves the Hasbro Sabretooth looking at us right now. So, I mean, that is my unboxing and my review of the new Marvel Legends Sabretooth from the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. If you like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Definitely subscribe if you want to see more. And definitely check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below, and the website is linked down below as well. And if you see something on the website that you like, make sure you utilize the promo code UNBOXTOYCO, all in capital letters, because it is case sensitive. Save yourself 5% off your entire purchase, and you can use it multiple times. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.